Hey guys, what's up? This is Maca from McWebbie, and this is Squad Builder. This is a series when I'll be building squads from different leagues with different players. And this is one of my best teams for Serie A. And the first striker is Di Natale because he has got very good stats because he's got 86 pace, 85 shooting, 81 passing, and 87 dribbling. And he's pretty good, but he's a bit small. But if you're good with small players, then he's one to get. And you can't have two small strikers, so you have to have Cavani as the second one because he is very tall, 6 foot, I think. He's got 84 pace. That's good for a 64. It's good for a 6 foot player. 84 pace, and he's got 83 shooting, which is pretty good as well, and 76 dribbling, and also 86 heading for a 6 foot player. That is very good. 86 heading, and a good centre attack mid for Serie A is Kevin Prince Boateng. He's a very good player, all around good stats. He's got 80 pace, 76 shooting, 81 passing, 82 dribbling, 78 defending, and 82 heading. So he's very good at most things. So he's a very good player to have in your team. Left mid, it's either Vargas, which is what I've put in my first team. He has got pretty good average stats, except for his heading, which is a bit below average. But he has got 82 passing. It's not one of the left mids who you steam down the left wing with take everyone on. But he is a good passer of the ball, and he can do left mid. He can put some good crosses in if you get him down there. Right mid, I recommend Krasic. He's obviously one of the best in Serie A because of his stats. He is 6'2", and also he is 6'2", and he's a very good player because he has got 90 pace. 6'1" or no 6'1". I mean, he's got 94. He's got 90 pace, and he's got 81 dribbling, 78 shooting, 74 passing. So he's a very good right mid for how tall he is. Centre defensive mid, there's either two options if you can't afford Cambiasso. Is Vidal or De Rossi, who I've got on the bench. Got De Rossi on the bench, but Vidal's got better stats overall. He's got 81 pace, which is good for a centre mid. 73 shooting, good for a centre defensive mid anyway, because I got him centre defensive mid. 81 passing, 79 dribbling, 79 defending, and a 71 heading, which is very good for a centre defensive mid. So he's good at all around stats. So that is good for a centre defensive mid. Left back, the weakness of this team is the left back because I spent so much money on the strikers and this midfield. And if this loads, I will be able to get the left back up. There we go. It's Balzaretti, and he's an okay left back, non-shiny, but he has got good stats. He's got 83 pace. He ain't got very good shooting, but you don't need good shooting for a left back. He's got 78 passing, 78 dribbling, 72 defending, 71 heading. So he's altogether an okay left back. If you can't afford Taiwo, who is probably one of the best left backs in Serie A. A good defender. It's Nesta. He is okay. He's an 85 and he's pretty tall, but he hasn't got the best stats for an 85. His best stat is defending, which is 83, which is pretty good. He had got very good heading, and the rest of his stats are very slow centre back. But you need, so that's why I've got Jambarini as another right centre back because he's got 79 pace. So if you haven't got Chiellini and you can't afford Samuel or anyone like that, you get to Gembarini, even though he's a non-shiny, he's still very good. I know he hasn't got the best defending and heading stats, but he has got 79 pace, which is very good for a centre-back. Right back, I recommend, if you haven't got enough money for Maicon or anyone like that, Conco, because he has got good pace, 85 pace, and he's got good passing, dribbling, defending, and heading stats. So he is a good right back to get if you can't afford the best. And keeper to get if you can't afford Scattenberg, Julius Caesar, or Buffon is Abbiati, because obviously he's probably the next best keeper after all them. And that's a very good Serie A team if you can get that. On the bench, I recommend Mikuli because his stats are very good. He's 5'6" though, but if you're good with small players, then he's good. Hamsik, He's an 84. He's higher overall than Boateng, but he hasn't got as good stats. De Rossi is a very good player. Zambrotta, not that good, but you know, if you can't afford Maicon or anything, and you want a player worse than what's his name, Konko, you have to get Zambrotta or someone like that. Nagatomo for a left back, sub left back. Ilya, he is a very good player with 92 pace and 86 dribbling. Sometimes you might prefer him over Vargas if you want him to run and get the crosses in, if you want him to take on players. And Maggio, who's a sub right mid, who's pretty good as well, which is good average stats for a right mid. And I've got Badiso and Pazzini as another sub for a striker. My manager is a Italian manager with my preferred formation of 4-1-2-1-2, which is pretty good. So that will make it 94 chemistry if you get it like that. And not all my players like the formation. So obviously, that is a good team to get if you want a Serie A team with a big, strong strike force, especially with Cavani and Di Natale, 286s, which can tear apart defences if you use them to their advantages. With Cavani with his strength and Di Natale with his pace and shooting, and that's a good Serie A team. And question of the day: what is your favourite striker of all time? Put your answer in the comment section, and I'll take a look at that and see if I agree or not. So that's the end of the episode. I might do another episode of another different team when I do end up selling this team. So hope you've enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe, and thank you very much. Bye.